Zap, 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 lightning, zap, zap, lightning, lightning, fade.
Hello everybody, it's me, the LEGO Dude, and in today's video I will be talking about some new leaks we have about the 2024 LEGO Star Wars sets. Getting started with the first piece of new information, we know that there's going to be a May 4th gift with purchase promotional set, and that it'll be numbered 40686 and be available from May 1st to May 7th. We don't have any leaks on what it could be, but since the last two May 4th promos were both actual sets, those being the large homestead and the Midi-Scale Death Star, it's quite likely that this will also be an actual set. Before those two May 4th promos, for several years they were just disappointing micro builds, so if LEGO can continue with making actual sets as the May 4th promos, that would be a big win. I'm really hoping that for the May 4th promo this year we can finally get Dex's Diner from the Attack of the Clones movie. It's a set that I'm sure a lot of people would like, but it wouldn't really fit anywhere in the mainline wave of LEGO sets, so I think the best way to get it made would be as the May 4th promo for next year. The threshold to get it as a gift with purchase will probably be around $100 to $150, which means it won't be prohibitively expensive, allowing for access to it for more people. If we were also to get a Dex minifigure and a potential Dex's Diner set, that would basically make it perfect. This is all hypothetical, but if we don't get Dex's Diner in some form at some point soon, then I would be very disappointed, since it's from one of the most iconic scenes in the prequel trilogy that we've never had in any form in LEGO before. The next piece of new information we have is about two brand new sets we didn't know anything about yet, and those are the 40675 and the 40676 LEGO Star Wars Brickheadz, which will be releasing on May 1st, 2024. We don't have any information on what these Brickheadz are going to be, but I would assume that they'll be based off the Ahsoka show, which is releasing later this month. The September 1st wave of sets this year has 3 Ahsoka sets, and I think that LEGO will make one more small wave of Ahsoka sets in 2024 before moving on to sets based off of other shows. They could also make a Phase 2 Captain Rex Brickheadz, with this being the way they make them available in a cheap set, which would be very disappointing since I'm sure most of us want the actual Captain Rex minifigure in a cheap set. Not a Brickheadz, which yes could be good, but wouldn't be the minifigure that we've wanted for almost a decade now. Or another interesting possibility that they could make for a Brickheadz would be the Moff Gideon in his cool armor from season 3 of The Mandalorian. Since they're releasing a TIE Interceptor as a UCS set for May 4th, 2024, and it could be based off The Mandalorian season 3, maybe instead of making a Moff Gideon minifigure to go in there, they would make a Brickheadz instead. Obviously it would still be a disappointment since getting the minifigure version of characters is always preferred, but it would still be interesting to see how they would make the Moff Gideon in a season 3 armor as a Brickheadz. One last piece of information about a 2024 set, which isn't new but I forgot to mention in my last video pertaining to the 2024 set leaks, is that the Midi-Scale Tantive 4 won't have any minifigures. This was to be expected since it's an 18 plus display set, but you can never be 100% sure. It would have been great to get a minifigure, but not getting one is perfectly fine since this is just an 18 plus display set. We don't have any more new information for 2024 sets, but if you live in certain countries in Europe, there is one more relevant 2023 leak, and that is the C-3PO and Gangtroid foil pack, which is releasing 3 weeks from now on September 1st. They look good, and C-3PO even includes the printing for a silver leg, but other than that I don't have much to say about it. The Gangtroid is technically exclusive, but you could probably mostly construct it yourself with extra parts. Alright everyone, that is everything for today's video. Tell me your thoughts about this new information in the comment section down below. What do you think about the C-3PO and Gangtroid foil pack? What do you think the May 4th promotional set will be? What do you think the Brickheadz sets will end up being? And one last thing before you leave, please remember to hit the subscribe button with the notifications bell and leave a like on the video. Bye!